So, quick little story time. Um, I posted that video about them pulling me in the middle of the shift, right? Because they wanted to pull me last night from off my floor. And I told them, like, well, if a nurse is leaving at 11 upstairs, just take me now. Like, send me up there now. So, they end up sending me up there at the beginning of my shift, right? I get report on my patients. One of my patients was really, really sick. Older guy in his 80s, still a full cold, right? But he was like really, really sick. I already didn't want to get pulled off my floor, right? And when I got report on the patient, they basically said that the patient had been like kind of like down all day, not eating and stuff like that. And he had to go down for a procedure, and when he came back up, like, he was like bright-eyed and bubbly, and he ate like majority of his food and this, that, and the other. Like, and if you work in healthcare, you know that a lot of times when a patient is like down bad and they get this like burst of like this sudden burst of energy, and they up talking and just doing things that they weren't doing before, it normally is a sign that the patient ain't gonna be with us long. Like, I don't know if y'all ever experienced that, but I've experienced it like a lot of times, right? I've been a nurse for 5 years. I've been in cold blues, but I've never been the one who had to call a cold blue, and it was my patient. And I've never done CPR on an actual human body, right? But this morning around 5, me and the tech go in the room so we can get the patient cleaned up and everything, right? And I was about to give meds. And when she cut the light on, I looked at the patient and I'm like, wait a minute. So she looks at my face because she saw my face, and I'm like, oh my God, he's gone. So she runs out the room. I run over to the patient, lay his bed flat, and hit the cold blue light, and I start doing compressions on him. Now, I've always been told I do good compressions, even in the CPR class, right? So I'm doing compressions on this guy. Needless to say, we went through the whole code, and Lord rest his soul, he did not make it. I was mortified, right? Like, to the point where when it was all said and done. So mind you, I'm doing compressions when they first get in there. So we switch out. When I finally got back on, I was the last one to do compressions on the man. And when I tell you, at this point, my heart had already been racing. Like, I'm already like hyped up. I'm doing these compressions, and I swear to gosh, they felt like they was lasting for forever. And I think I was only on them for like maybe 2 minutes or something like that. My arms was hurting. Like, I thought my chest was going to start hurting, but my chest didn't start hurting. My arms were hurting, and I just was like, and so like as they are counting down, like 20 seconds left, 10 seconds, I'm just like, so after everything was said and done and everybody left out the room, it was me, two techs, and the charge nurse. Mind you, my adrenaline is so just amped up because, like, I can't believe this just happened. I had to do XYZ. Like, I am really, like, messed up. Not to mention all of the things that I've been through in the last, like, 2 months with my brother cardiac arresting for 27 minutes. And then me losing Sammy. And then now this. Like, I had already said and prayed, like, Lord, I can't take another hit. And then, boom, this morning happened. When I tell y'all, I couldn't do nothing but just stand there and cry. Like, I cried so bad. And my mom called me, and when I got in the car, I was telling my mom when I got off, and I cried again. And I came home, and I cried again. And I just was like, I can't deal with this. Like, experiencing, like, traumas like the near loss of a loved one, or the loss of a loved one, and then having to do what I did yesterday is like, it weighs a toll. Like, it takes a toll on you for real. And I feel like I really, really can't take no more. Like, I really, 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 really can't take no more. Like, I still got other stuff that I'm dealing with. And last night this morning just signed a deal for me. Like, I am clocking out a little bit mentally. I am clocking out a little bit. So, yeah. If you are feeling overwhelmed, you got to take a mental moment for yourself. You got to take a mental moment, and I'm going to take a mental moment for myself, because this is not it. It's not it.